Namaskaram. I am Dr. Neeta Joseph. I am a psychologist and thank you for being here with me in Inside the Head. I thank all my followers and all my page likers. Thank you for being there, supporting me and being there patiently waiting for me to come. Thank you very much. Today I want to talk about a small FB post that I had created, and that is confidence is silent and insecurity is loud. Now when we talk about confidence and insecurity, here in this post I meant it right at opposite poles. Dr. Alfred Adler, a psychologist, has said that the insecure person would always strive for security, would strive for superiority. Now, superior in everything is impossible. So now the insecure person, how can we distinguish? How can we differentiate? How can we locate an insecure person? So firstly, the person would try a few things that might, think that they are being secure and they are being confident. Firstly, it's talking very loudly, and they might think that talking loudly works because it shuts the other people, it lowers their volume. And the other thing which they would try to do is to demand special attention, demand special treatment from others. Another thing would be, they would belittle others. You are nothing and, I am the one. And they would brag about their achievements, whether their achievements are achievements at all or whether they deserve talking good about themselves. And then they could also, continuously complain and continuously think that the way I speak is very effective, and of course they would also think that if I complain, the other person is always so when I talk about complaining is never bad, but complaining should also have a positive side to it. The idea with which we complain should be telling the other person that this needs improvement and we could improve in these ways. So that is productive complaining. Otherwise, simply complaining about everything and anything that I look upon or the other person behaves is not helpful. Now, how to be confident? We know that people around us may be insecure. And if you think in some ways you are insecure, the ways you could be confident is firstly, understand that nobody is perfect. Nobody in this earth is perfect. But a confident person would always strive towards being perfect, would always work every day, every hour to come a little closer to perfection. Okay? Then he or she would be focused on his or her goals. In spite of the drama, in spite of the politics, in spite of all the anger outbursts and everything that is going around us, we are focused on our goals. A confident person is always focused on his or her goals. They try to sharpen their strengths. At the same time, the other side, they also try to reduce their weaknesses. So while they are working towards using all the skills that they have, and by helping themselves understand what they actually are by creating self-awareness, they would also work towards understanding what their weak portions are and what they can do about it, and how can they reduce it day by day, either the intensity of their weaknesses or the frequency of their weaknesses. They encourage themselves every day. For every small thing that they do, they talk to themselves very well. They also congratulate themselves when they achieve the smallest thing. For example, they do not wait for others that, yes, appreciate me or congratulate me, yes, I'm there. No, they do that themselves. They push themselves. They accompany themselves when they are doing unfamiliar things. And they also keep their encouragers and correctors very close. They have a set of people who are encouraging them continuously and who pinpoint, this is not good enough. I think you should be correcting this. So they are people who understand that, yes, I do have issues, but yes, I do have people to correct me and I always appreciate them. Now they always make themselves take a higher and an unfamiliar step every time. They don't just settle down for the mediocre, or they won't settle for what they have already achieved. They would also strive for what next. That would always be there in their minds. They would also learn from their failures. Let us understand that confident people are not people who have never faced failures or who were just plain lucky. They were people who failed at different instances in their lives, but they were very sure to understand why their failure, why the act resulted in a failure, and they learned from it. So a confident person always looks at failure as an opportunity to be better the next time. So one's confidence is reflected in the way one acts with failures, how one handles one's failures. So let me tell you that the confident person always works silently and consistently towards his or her own goals in spite of all the havocs that happen in and around him. So he is focused and he continues to be the same. But the insecure person would always get involved in all these things that happen around him or her and be loud. Be loud in the sense he talks loudly. It's not just verbal loud, orally loud, it's also in his actions. For example, if I am very insecure about this malformed nail of mine, I would always try to loudly show people that I want to hide it. And in that act, I always make sure that everyone attends to this. So, my friends, I want to tell you that the person need not be loud just verbally or orally. It would always be in his actions also, in his or her actions also. I hope this helps, and thank you very much for being there with me in this journey, and I hope this would help you. Thank you. Bye-bye.